Thank you so much for joining me for today's broadcast. My name is Dala Alphonso, and this is part 3 of 5 discussing marching towards your goals in 2019. Well, last week we focused and talked about the 7 dimensions of self, and I made it very clear to you that the first 4 are mandatory, meaning that it is very important for you to have clear health goals. It is important for you to have wealth goals, because without health, nothing else matters. It's important for you to have resources to be able to accomplish those goals. We talked about your social circle or your social goals, which has to do with your relationships, your network, and all of that. And then we talked about your personal development or your personal goals. All these 4 are very, very critical in helping you to become a success holistically, because every aspect of your life ought to be balanced in order for you to truly enjoy the type of success that you dream and desire. Now, today, I want to focus more about what you need to do, how you need to become empowered in order for you to reach and accomplish those goals. It's not just enough for you to desire to have goals. It's not enough for you to sit down and identify the different goals that you want in the dimensions of self, but it is also critical for you to know what it is that you need in order for you to meet those goals. Now, a person says that I want to become a millionaire, whatever your nation's currency is. The question is, how much do you have today? You say, I want to become healthier. What does that mean? What does that translate to? Does that mean that you want to eat better? Does that mean you want to lose weight? Does that mean you need to add weight? What does that translate to? It is very critical for you to understand where you are in order for you to aspire to where you want to go. So last week, the focus, as we said, was identifying the goals that you need in the different dimensions of yourself. Now, having identified that, the next question is, where am I? What seed do I have in my hand? What resources can I put to use? What tools are available in my arsenal? What do I have at my disposal at this time in order to accomplish my goals? Now, listen, your goal might be that, yes, you want to become a millionaire, like I said earlier, in whatever your nation's currency is. But right now, you're only worth, say, 10,000. Now, can 10,000 easily translate to a million? Not easily, not by logical or not by the kind of opportunities that mostly are available to everyday persons. Now, what does that translate to? It means that you need to lay out your plans in a way that is feasible. What can 10,000 produce for me? Or if I work my way backwards from a million, what do I need? How much do I need to get to a million? If it is 100,000, or maybe it is 400,000, what do I need to get to 400,000? The bottom line is that you need to work the steps that you need to get to a million from there backwards all the way to where you are at 10,000. That way you are able to see a reverse picture of how to define your roadmap to accomplish your goals. Maybe it is that you want to lose weight. Maybe today you're weighing about 150 kilos or 270 pounds. You have to know, I can't just jump from 270 down to 115. I have to work my way through it in order for me to be healthy, in order for me to survive the process, in order for me not to be discouraged in continuing that journey towards accomplishing my goals. So it is very critical for you to know where you're going and for you to know where you are, because where you are is where you need to start. You cannot start a journey without a point A. All right. So it is very critical for you to take an honest assessment. And I said honest assessment on how to get to where you need to get to. That way you'll be able to become a success. Now, next week, part 4, I'm going to focus a little bit more and talk about the tools, the different types of tools that you need in order for you to get there. But you cannot start talking about those tools until you have made an honest assessment of what is required for you to become a success. So take this week. All right, spend some time, identify where you are in comparison to those goals that you're trying to accomplish, and join me same time next week as we talk about the tools you need to become a success. Have a great week.